Okay. Mic audio live. How is the Discord? Okay. Can one of you speak? Interesting. My mic is working. I'm trying to well, there it is. Okay. Now? God damn it.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, there we go. Now the Discord's working.
What?
It was the Discord audio wasn't coming through.
Okay.
Were you on the stream again?
No. That's the thing. I'm not even on the stream. I'm just trying to pull up
Where is
like
your
my
computer
roll 20 and
located?
everything. I literally
It's
closed
not on a
through all
pillow,
my
is it?
files. I'm gonna have to put it on my fucking lap again, aren't I?
Yeah, we had this issue before.
It's on my mattress cover. Oh.
You need to get something that
Stomach. Okay, I can hear now.
Yes, you need
I already have a laptop. Yes.
You need to get something that
$20.
elevates your laptop.
You could buy like a dinner tray, like what's for bed.
All right, I think I'm up for recap today.
I already have like a laptop.
You're whacking my cow.
All right. So last week on Tales of the Fairy Queen, we boarded a train, fought our way through the train, found a guy that was supposed to be anti-magic, but he really didn't do all that much anti-magic, let's be honest. And then after we killed him, he blew up. And then the train started going haywire. And then we got the elf off the train. Then the train crashed. And then we went back to the Elven capital. Neridi's mother got pissed at us because Krodorm wouldn't stop counting money.
That was not the only reason.
Yeah, but it was the focal point of the reasons. So we got all assigned a hawk. Well, no, not hawk lord. Eagle knight. No.
Raptor order number.
Raptor. That's what they're called. We all got assigned a raptor. After that, we spent the next month learning Elvish culture, doing other downtime things. Say had her child, a dirty drow named Ellie.
Hey, okay, fuck yourself.
After that, Neridi gave Unanoa a gift, tried to invite him to stay with her for a bit, but Unanoa had other duties he had to attend to, and so he could not. They also told Neridi's mother that they're courting each other, so there's that. Unanoa revealed he was a changeling, and then we should be on. Oh yeah, Krodorm bought a barrel of oil. Please. 7 gallons of oil.
6.
6 gallons of oil, which he spent a lot of money on and pilfered some of the boat funds for. And there's that. And now we should be at the day of the ball. Everyone ready to go?
Nice. Good recap. There's the bot. Work your shit. God damn it.
It is funny. Vexera was working a little while ago.
Yeah, I tried it. Unexpected error occurred. Try it again. Ah, there you go. I tried to make it play an image by accident. Yeah. So, the ball is coming up. Guys are doing some downtime activities. Some of them were causing problems. Others were looking for problems. With the new year approaching, everything's getting, the main hall is kind of getting set up for the ball and everything. Neridi, you wanted to do something, correct?
Yes, me and Bulltree were looking into my not so nice sister's activities and what she had planned for the ball.
Okay. So I mean, then you're gonna lead him into the area.
Yes,
Sure.
I had already gotten through last session.
Yep. Just saying it for this one. You could definitely meet up with Bolter and do that. You can always find him in the main, kind of the main courtyard area.
How many days out are we at this point? I think we were.
I set up the calendar for day of just because for tracking reasons, but that's you could say like a week before it.
Gotcha. All right, Beltry, are you ready to do this?
More or less. Shouldn't be too difficult.
Excellent. Well, you've already been in there, and so have I, so let's get to it. I imagine she's going to try to figure some way to embarrass either me or Mavis, so whatever we can find, we need to know now so we have time to plan and counter it.
Fair enough. Well, gonna move on. Brian, roll me a d20. Okay. So you definitely can lead him to the family wing. Number of guards kind of patrolling the hallways. They pay you no mind. Since you're with Boltre, they really don't care. And you could definitely make your way over to the North room.
Can we tell if she's there or does she appear to be out?
You have no idea. Try your luck. Boltree will use one of his, because he has one of his rings actually gives him visibility. He's going to cast invisibility on himself.
What are these doors like? Are they like the keyhole lock?
Pretty much. So the wooden doors made of a dark oak color, iron reinforcements, kind of like all the doors in the building.
Mm-hmm. And I'll look through the keyhole, see if she's in there.
Certainly can. Give me a perception. Nice perception. What you can see looks empty.
Right. Based on what I know of my sister, would she booby trap her room, lock it, or anything like that? cast spells on it.
Considering this has never been a problem with breaking into each other's rooms, I'd say you can assume probably not.
I don't see her inside. It looks like the coast is clear.
Looks like it.
Go to enter.
Alright. So you give me a... It's actually locked, though. So give me a lockpicking check.
Okay.
Should not be a problem for you.
I did. Yep. You get the lock very easily unlocked. Click and you're able to open the door.
I'll move in after Poultry.
It's a... he has a plus 15. The only way he can fail is... Actually, I don't think there is no way he can fail an average lock. Even with a nat 1.
Yeah, nat 1.
Well, nat 1s don't apply outside of combat.
Oh.
A nat 1 and a critical success do not guarantee anything. As mentioned in the house rule. So if you get a critical success on lockpicking, plus your mod, wow, you did a really good job. Nothing special. Generally how that works. Combat crits and natural ones have a great deal of impact, though. So, the room is similar size to yours. A bit more decorated. Several bookshelves lined with various items and scrolls. See, there's a number of magical items kind of just strewn about the room, kind of hanging on the walls. You can overlook the courtyard from a room.
Mm.
Commit theft.
Alright, Poultry. Don't take anything we don't need to. Just look around, see she's... Look around for a journal. Or something of that nature. She likes to, She likes to keep track of her thoughts.
Alright, give you a perception check.
Would it be perception or investigation now?
I'm going to say perception right now. Kind of give it a quick look around. This will allow you to see if anything stands out uniquely. Bolter's got you beat. So you and Bolter spend with five-ish minutes kind of sprinting around the room, lifting up containers. I'll do this. Bolter finds a locked chest, and he decides to go ahead. Try and pick it. And he will succeed.
He did a really good job.
He did a really good job. As he opens it, you can hear him kind of as he reaches. You can't see him though. But you can hear him.
Well, actually, can I see him with my eye?
Yeah, I can see through obscurement. I don't believe. Actually, let me look at it. Can you read it off for me?
Yeah.
I'll put it on your character sheet too. I'll just put it at that.
The gem allows the user to see through heavy obscurement up to 120 feet.
I think his ability is just.
If his ability is invisible, it even seeing through heavy obscurement wouldn't let you see him.
You would need an item that allows you to see invisible creatures, with granting you true sight.
Alright, fair enough.
So you can't see him, but he's talking as he's kind of like, I've found a large amount of items. Rings, amulets. Oh. Hey, Neridi.
Yes, Boltry.
These are her gifts for the ball. It's a lot of them.
How many?
Well, this chest is pretty big. I'd say probably enough for everyone. Damn new. All labeled too. Hey, it's even got yours. You know, we could take one. Well,
Takes the one meant for the queen.
Look over the gifts. Well, they're just they're items. I wouldn't know what they were.
Yeah.
Unless they were common shit.
in general, they're expensive as shit. Most of them are crafted with gems and everything.
Do they appear to be magical in nature, or does it just look like fancy jewelry?
Looks like fancy jewelry to you. Bolter takes one of the amulets and kind of spins it with his finger. You can see it kind of spinning. Just saying, could take one or two. Be an asshole move.
Yes, it would be. It's not really what I'm here for. I'm trying to figure out what she's planning to do against us. Granted, a display like this to every person at the ball is very unusual.
Perhaps she's making a moose. Could be it. Well, if we're not going to take anything, I'm just going to relock it.
Yes. Do that for now.
And I'll relock it at the chest and shut it.
Anything, if we do decide to take it, we should take it closer to the ball so she doesn't notice.
I don't know. Alright, roll me investigation now. So, you and Bolter kind of looking around. Eventually, you do find a journal. Kind of, I'm not gonna make a roll for this lockpick with how good your lockpicking ability is. But in one of the locked drawer, you find a number of journals, and there's one that's recent. Bolter and you kind of skip to the last few pages. It's typical Nora banter, insults, talking down about people, things that are happening. Then you come some of the few pages are the gifts, like the items, what's on them, yada yada. The bot just died again. Bitch.
Did someone say stop or?
No, that can't happen anymore. Oh, fuck it. I got it. Step. I see. Open here. This could go to the bot forcefully. But in the section that labels for you and Mavis's gifts, she goes on saying that the amulets that she'll grant you guys should make a fool of you. That's about it, though. Not overly descriptive, which is unusual for her.
Does it look like this is all fun in here? After that.
seems to be the most important thing. You can continue digging around, which Boltry is happily doing.
Yeah, keep digging. Just for a little bit. But
Give me another investigation.
we'll probably be motioning for Boltry to leave after this. Just to be on the safe side. Don't know when she'll be back and all.
Krodorm, give me a d20.
All right.
You hear a set of footsteps down the hallway.
Down the hallway. Okay.
Not you, Krodorm.
Oh.
Neridi. I'm sorry. I was having you roll the luck.
Hmm.
Giving the other players an activity.
I'm going to... Did we lock the door when we came back in? Or when we came in?
You did not.
I'm going to run back to the door to lock it.
Okay.
And seeing as how Boltry is invisible, and I am not, I'm going to head towards the balcony. If I hear the lock being turned, I'm going to hold an action to Misty Step away.
Do you need a clear line of sight, like no obstructions in front of you, or just wherever you can see?
It's where I can see.
I wonder if that actually goes through. See wherever you can see, it's fine.
Yeah. Bolter hears it too, and he also kind of like whispers to you that he'll hide if she comes in. But a minute or two go by, and you do start to hear the door unlock.
Stepping away.
All right, step away. And you will see another misstep activate. Boltry will appear behind you and drop the invisibility.
Well, wish we could have searched just a little bit longer.
Well, I got something out of it. And we know that she's planning something.
Yes. Knew she was planning to make a fool of me and Magus, and we know it's tied to the amulets. Be better if we knew what the amulets were going to do, but I don't have that capability.
Isn't the fun things in life the unexpected?
I would say to a degree.
Fair enough.
I don't think it would be very fun to be humiliated in the ball of the most powerful people in my country.
Character growth.
No, thank you. That was 75 years ago, the last time that happened, and did not go well.
Alright. I don't know all the details between you and your sister. All I know is I'm going to stay the hell away from her.
And you should. Do not listen to Krodorm if he tries to get you to go back.
I wasn't planning on it.
Was there anything else of notice that you found inside, or was it just the chest?
Kind of thanks.
After all, you say you do specialize on the small details.
I did see something, but I didn't think it was a note. Kind of like ponders. It looked some of her envelopes had a weird seal on it. One that that no Elvish nobility would use. That's about unusual as I saw it. But I didn't bother to crack open the letters because, of course, then you know that someone's sneaking.
You said you don't recognize the seal? Or you do?
I swear I've seen it before, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Is it related
cut out.
If you find anything else about it, or if something jogs your memory, please let me know.
You cut out as did recognize or whatever.
I was starting a train of thought, and I was like, no, that
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
make
okay.
sense.
So like just yeah, I'll look through my own materials. I probably have I have a tendency to jot down everything that I see. I'll let you know. Otherwise, that's about all I saw. I mean, besides the room being unusually clean.
Yeah, she does have her habits. But I appreciate you helping this poultry.
Problem?
There's really too much else we can do unless we hear her leave again, but I doubt that.
Yeah,
You can imagine she's not leaving anytime soon.
That'll be it.
All right.
Vulture had his own way. Anything else, Brian?
I'll let Mavis know that she's planning to embarrass her with her gift. But I'm not going to steal her stuff.
All right. Anyone else do anything special?
What's the weather like?
Cloudy as usual. You're up in the sky.
Is it
Clouds
warm
all-
enough to? Is it warm enough to take Ellie outside?
General, typically like 60s, 70s all the time, most of the time.
Okay, one of the warmer days. Zay's gonna try to take Ellie outside.
I don't think anyone's gonna stop you unless any of the players are.
I mean, the only one who's ever around is like Unanoa, because I feel like Krodorm got kicked out of the maternity ward.
Never got kicked out.
Slander. But yeah, Zay's just gonna take Ellie outside.
Okay. Yes. Nice dance.
I'm just gonna try to bond with her a little bit.
As you should.
Just try. Actually, is gonna let her stick her feet in the koi pond and like kick around, have a good time.
You will be told immediately to stop that.
And we will be removing the child from the water post haste.
You do not touch the koi fish pond.
I don't think you'd be hanging the child in the koi fish pond, considering that they don't have the ability to support their own neck.
There's like a way to prop them. Not hanging. I know what I'm trying to talk about. I know.
Here's a
Thanks.
new screen, Ellie. It's a perfect gift.
Yes, a baby with a broken neck because it fell over too fast.
Oh god, no, we're not doing that.
The whole point of a newborn child. Jesus.
Can't you like, I don't know, you can hold it like a certain way. I know what, because I've done it with my nieces and nephews where they can just kind of kick in the water.
Yes, and they
like
all
in a
have broken
bathtub.
necks nowadays.
No, they don't.
Why is your neck fucked up? My aunt.
It's not even my, hey,
What you're saying.
yeah. Unless Ulanor wants to come, it's just Say trying to like bond with the kid, but we can't play in the fucking koi pond, I guess.
I mean, Unalor has other things he's doing. He visits you when he can.
Yeah, Say just stays outside
Busy.
and hangs out with Ellie.
How long is bed rest?
I don't know.
There's a difference between bed rest and bedridden. She's still on bed rest. She's just not bedridden.
I think normally within a few days, a woman can typically actually start moving again.
Oh, yep. I do have to. I do have to go speak to Elian.
Oh boy. Yeah, you can definitely find Elliot in his smithy.
Yes.
Well, Neridi smithy to be exact, but he's
Yep.
commandeered it for his own projects.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find him. He's kind of like all his Normally he's pretty well dressed, but right now he's covered in soot and just looks like you see some of his two of his knuckles are kind of bloodied as he's working on some stuff.
Yep. You know, at the very least, knuckle guards might be beneficial.
Not really.
Yeah.
You wear those, that shows how weak you are. Kind of stops what he's doing, wipes his hand with a rag, sets it down. I'd imagine you're here for something?
Yes. Oh, it's fine. Eleanor will kind of nod his head in greeting the moment that they're actually speaking to each other face to face and says, "Yes, I wish to inform you about the relationship between myself and Neridi."
Okay. Kind of like straightens stuff a little bit as he's like finishing. Kind of like wiping his hands a little bit.
At the current moment, myself and Neridi are courting each other. I'm not too familiar with all the traditions of high elves. My mother did not particularly teach me those things. Might have been a little busy running around as a deer.
You asking for my advice?
I was in the cultures I have experienced, it's proper to ask the blessing of the father, and as far as I am aware, you are the closest thing to a father that Neridi has.
Oh. If Neridi is deciding to court you, I imagine she has decided that you're worth her time, and I'm going to trust her judgment. She's had issues in the past, but I've seen you. I don't see a problem. Even if I had a problem, I can't do anything to stop it. I can only guide Neridi in one direction. It's up to her if she follows it.
Neridi can be one of the most stubborn people I know sometimes, but there is a bit of a charm to that.
Well, she's picked up one trait from me.
I think she's picked up a lot more than that from you.
Kind of like
Picks up a wrench and he goes back to bolt it. So, you know, one of the reasons why the Eagle Knights are used among taking care of the child.
My understanding, it is partially because that the parentage of the noble's children are usually too busy to raise their children themselves.
That's part of it. The other part is Elvish children are very, they can easily be influenced. Typically, you pick a Eagle Knight that you want to put a child in a direction. I was picked for Neridi, and she picked up most of what I can do. Mavis's Eagle Knight was very much so into the finer arts, and Lenore's was very much so a diplomat. Neridi's mother picked each one of us to teach her children one of Three things.
Fine. Unalor kind of crosses his arms as he thinks and says, "That is an interesting cultural trend. But then that begs the question is, what is the motive behind the three different, completely different approaches to problems?"
I cannot tell you that answer. And I wish I could. I cannot. The Hawk Lord I serve, I cannot predict her movements.
I'm sure that based on my limited understanding of who she is, there's a perfectly clear reason for it. Even if it's not one that we could think of. Older elves and thinking centuries ahead.
True. Well, I do wish you the best of luck with your attempts. And I am not going to be here for you when inadvertently you are injured. That's on you.
And if I get hurt, I'm sure that Neridi will be there to pick me up.
Don't count on it. Smiles.
And
Should you need anything else?
no, that was about it.
Good,
Yeah.
because I was about to put you to work.
Well, if you need an assistant, I can help you as much as I can.
Good. Pick up that wrench.
And
Okay, talk some more.
Unalor will help him out for a bit.
Spend a few hours that you two can spend a few hours bullshitting. I'd say Alien does give you some more information about like the general gist of how the society works. Give you a little better understanding. Just give it a little. Generally, just kind of help him finish up with his projects, which is him working on the main hover skiff.
Yep.
Which is looking near completion.
How many bullet holes did we have to beat out of it?
Oh no, this is the new one he was building. The frame is done.
Okay.
The other one is trashed. You can see he's ripping parts out of the old one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the damages you guys took was a little too much.
Yeah. I imagine at some point during the bullshitting and doing maintenance on it, Neridi goes into her forge.
Oh, legendary.
Actually not.
Really?
With other matters.
Yeah.
All right.
Amazing.
I'll tell you what I'm doing.
What are you doing, Krodorm?
For this little last bit of stretch of time that we have.
Yeah.
I'll just say, just for coincidence sake, while Say is kind of walking around the balcony, I like to think of it as kind of a connected-ish balcony around the Citadel, except for the more privater rooms. Somewhere along that stretch, you would see Krodorm. He's sitting in a chair that's kind of laid back. Sun's on him. He has what looks to be just straight up a metal plate. Don't know where he got it, but there's a metal plate, and he's holding it up towards his face and his torso. His shirt is off, and he is tanning at the moment. Cucumbers on the eyes.
Oh god.
And his raptor guard, I imagine, is having to stay is sitting there, standing,
Oh
Running
god.
the other
watching
direction.
my activities.
So, Ellie, remember how I had that talk that some people, like, you just are burdens, but, like, they're necessary burdens? Krodorm is one of these. Oh, God.
Child is not gonna understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you could still talk to it.
Sure.
It doesn't have to understand.
Oh yeah, and you can talk to it, but you're not.
And you
getting
catch a faint whiff of lavender on the wind. You're
Oh,
unsure
God.
why.
motherfucker!
It's
Oh,
fucking- Is he tanning? Is he trying to make himself the
Yeah,
same
that's what he
shade?
said. He is tanning.
yeah.
He's making
Say
himself
has
the
kind-
same shade as the elves. Is the
Say
oh no?
has, like, Ellie, like, in her arms, kind of, like, bouncing her to keep her content. What you doing there, Krodorm?
Kind of like, well, actually, you'd walk up, you'd see that his arms are kind of locked, so the plate is pointing at him. But he's asleep.
Say kind of, like, looks at the raptor guy. He's like, you should wake him up.
She just looks at you and shakes your head. Shakes her head.
You don't have to do work if he's asleep.
You do see, strangely enough, or not strangely enough, but you don't speak Dwarvish, but you actually see now, besides the sort of tattoos on his, above on his forearms, and his head, you see there's just kind of amongst the color of the more yellowish tattoos, for the dwarven letters, it's more closer to an orange, almost red. There's just one etched across his, kind of going from across his chest, and then he has two other ones on the on his biceps, like a little above his biceps. But yeah, that's what you see. Does the
Krodorm.
raptor guard wake me up?
Are they gonna wake him up?
No, he's been
Okay.
quiet. That's what she wants out of him.
I feel like once Say stops rocking Ellie, because as we know, this kid loves constant movement, starts to scream, ear-piercing, annoying, fire alarm-esque scream. Just echoes. Just
Give me-
try it
Give me a performance check.
to make him stop.
Give me a performance check.
What's the baby stat block? Just mine, but better?
No,
Give me a
your performance.
Your performance, you twit.
I rolled a nat 20, 23.
Like,
That's ear piercing. You see a bunch of people that are like on the lower balconies look up at you.
Say kind of just like has enough shame to look embarrassed, but like not enough to like, come on, wake up, Krodorm. Come on, just
Sleep through that, and then at some point the wind will, I imagine, knock the metal plate down, hit his chin.
by this time Say would
I'll
have
kind
tried
of
to like
I'll
calm
take
her.
one of the cucumbers off my eye. Kind of look around with my right, see the raptor guard.
She'll point to
Mm.
that direction.
Oh!
Has he actually tanned up? Is question number one.
Probably not. He hasn't been doing for that long. Oh, hey, so yeah, no, I know eat the cucumber with one eye still having a cucumber on it.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was told this is a thing that elves do.
Yeah,
Kind of burning the skin? I don't know.
yeah,
I was
hi,
bored.
elves. I don't know, why don't you go like bother Mavis?
She won't let me. She's kind of
How
hiding
is-
at the moment.
How is the plan with Ube and all that shit going on? Cause they
I'm
don't
sure
never
it
let me
is.
leave.
It is probably going swimmingly, knowing Boltree. I haven't heard back yet, but I imagine it's, enemy lines, or behind enemy lines, very undercover. He'll get it done.
Yeah, I'm just. So why? Just so
Finish
you're
though.
just trying to get tan to like fit in, or
I had literally nothing else to do. And I was like,
Where did you get
this is a
lavender
nice place to
oil?
snap. Lavender oil? What are you talking about?
You stink like a fucking flower patch, and I know it's not Ellie.
The Raptor guard looks visibly annoyed at that comment.
Look, alright. I may have bought a little, okay? And I tried just a little to see, how it feels in the hands and such.
Understandable.
It smells great.
Do you have plans for this? Does
Oh,
Ulanor know?
I mean, I've already used it on that amount on my hands.
Yeah, well, there's like, is that all you bought, or
I mean, I said I bought a little bit.
insight check?
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Well, there
He
you go.
bought a little bit.
Yep.
Damn.
You know,
Oh,
that,
sounds.
that right there is
that's
dwarvish architecture. Did you know?
I just imagine because like Ellie is screaming straight in Say's ear that just can't recognize. It's like, oh, well, that's nice. Well, you smell lovely. I'm sure you should use some before the
thank you.
ball then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna. The little bit extra that I brought, I'm going to make sure it is put to good use. That's for sure.
What sort of good use are you thinking?
Well, Mavis has
Still bouncing,
made me wait for a little bit. After we left for to go save another elf. I've been kind of just waiting, and it's the longest I've waited. But it's all right. It's all good, all in good fun. I'm sure I will find a use for it after the night of, or the night after the ball. After the ball, I'll find a use for it.
That's what. Say just stops. It's like good for you, Krodorm. That's
Mavis is into some weird things.
Yeah, elves really are. We really are. Still rocking like
So,
Ellie.
How's that going? And I'll point at the screaming child.
Can I do a performance check to get her to stop?
Or, mildly screaming at this point.
Sure.
You're able to subside.
Is it animal handling? Is it an animal handling check?
Give me persuasion.
Persuasion. A nat 1.
Sheesh. Child is screaming.
About
like
like
you-
this. All the time.
Off the eye and start eating it. Oh, well.
I have no idea where she got all of these undesirable traits. Probably Onken, because I would never act like this shit. Never. Just, I don't know.
Raptor guards kind of look at you like, did you really just say that?
Say's never gonna admit that she's wrong and had faults. Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
Very good.
But
The
Yeah.
typical woman.
I haven't even seen what Mavis is going to wear yet, but I'm very excited. How about you? Are you wearing anything fancy?
yeah, I am wearing something Neridi picked out
Something that
because I couldn't be bothered.
Mm.
And I bought her something. Like, I'm gonna buy her something. She's not going, but I can pretend she's going because why the fuck did I have a kid if I can't put her in cute outfits?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yeah. What if I'm not getting personal enjoyment? Really, why is she here? To make me happy. I think. No, not really. But I don't know.
I'm sure there'll be something you'll find enjoyable there.
I
the
can
ball.
assure you there will most likely not be. High elves are something else particularly. That's one of the things I don't miss about home. But
Prizes come in all forms. Who knows?
But
What kind of situation might happen?
it's gonna be long and annoying. But hey, on the bright side, because of she motions to this one, I have an excuse to leave early. And someone arranged.
If you choose to do so, you'll miss out on. Oh, I don't know. I can't really do much. I'll see. I have to consult the list again to make sure I don't misstep, I suppose.
Well, you
Oh, my
have
eyes.
fun sunbathing. I'm going to go try to get her to stop screaming. Cause I swear to God I'm losing deafness in this one ear. I'm sorry, Krodorm.
All right.
Well,
Losing
have fun.
deafness.
I'm
Child
losing
hears
deafness. Yeah.
What?
You said
You
losing
said
deafness.
losing deafness.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
how about
she's
Losing
how about
starting
the
to make me
hearing.
deaf.
how about the peanut
She's-
gallery shut their mouths
I can't fucking,
while we're
I
trying
can't
to
fucking
RP?
hear in this one ear anymore. But you know what? I don't know where she screams so goddamn. I have no idea where she got this from. I'm gonna go try and find Uncle to see if he can fix it, cause I obviously fucking can't.
All right, Yankar.
Yeah, have a actually. So fun fact: if you want to get tanner, you have to get closer to the sun. So you might want to go up a few levels if you want. It might get it done quicker. And then say just like,
I'll look up. I don't know if I can. I feel like we're pretty high up enough.
can always go higher.
I'll look to the Raptor Guard when I say that.
You're not going any higher.
No, well,
That's a shame.
I can make it go lower.
I heard there are fun things the lower I go.
You should come with
At
me to
this-
the edge then.
oh no, please don't.
I
Say
meant
is
more
at this
down,
point
not forward and down.
gonna go try to find Ulador to make this one shut the fuck up
Sure.
because how many more check? I'm just gonna like hand her off to like Ulanor because parental
He
bonding
would
time
be
is
in the
done.
smithy at this point. I don't know if he would know where he would be.
I don't know. I can walk. I got nothing better to do. Can I make a few checks to get her to quiet before I drop her
Sure.
off with him?
Roll
Animal hand-
persuasions.
I will find more of these green
So-
circles.
the
to
more
put
you
on my
say
eyes.
animal handling, the harder the check becomes.
Child is not an animal.
9, 3. I'm gonna
Child
do a third.
is slightly less screaming, not by much. I said 2, not 3.
Sorry. Well, either way, she's slightly more screaming. Goes, drops her off with Ulanor.
Yeah, I mean, you can walk into the smithy, and as soon as you do, Elian looks in your direction, and he is not happy.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Unalor will quickly but carefully put like the tools he was using away as he goes over to the child, probably covered in grease, and says this, "What are you doing?"
She's screaming, and I've tried everything. I did like, the rocking thing, and maybe she just doesn't like Krodorm.
At which
Maybe
point,
she's racist.
Unalor says this, "Hand the child over."
Say hands.
Yep.
Before that, I'm gonna spend a first level create water slot to clean your hands, and then hands the child over.
You can just
Have
press
you
the
tried
digitate them.
feeding the child?
Yes, I tried feeding her. All she
I-
wants to do is fucking eat.
It's a child.
They grow quite exponentially.
Yeah, that's what the healer said. I have fed her. She's fine.
At which point,
I don't know.
Unalor will start the process of the checklist of how to get a child to be quiet, which is rocket. If that doesn't work, if that doesn't
Didn't
work,
think you get that far, did you?
fuck off.
His list is one item.
Rocking. If that doesn't work, then just moving back and forth rapidly. He's going to leave the thing. There's one way, but I've never dealt with a baby that is actually newborn. I usually wait a month before I handle children so that they have like neck muscles so you can toss them up and down.
I don't touch children, period.
I would say I don't know. It's like elves. Well, okay. So I looked at the gestational thing. technically, because they do cook longer, it would have slightly like it'd be able to hold up and sit up.
No, it would not.
Essentially, it can't hold its fucking neck up.
It's a
It's
normal.
it's the relative gestation to the
Oh, it's
body.
relative
You
gestation.
cannot keep comparing that. Like, stop it.
Okay.
I told
Okay.
you this before. They have the
I'm
same.
dumb.
They have these children. All the races have the same growth rate, like elves, to humans. This
Yeah.
has been mentioned 4 times now.
All right. But after you rock it, you toss up and down. If it's still crying, it's time for the smell test. Anyway, but taking care of the child and probably now have Say following me everywhere.
Yeah. Essentially. Like,
What-
Say tries to bond with it. It's just loud. Does it stop now?
Sure.
Has it finally been placated?
Yeah.
Sure.
Placated.
Placated.
Not psychated.
Mm.
Placated.
Nice.
You're not
Can
having
I-
that child in the smithy.
I left the smithy because
Okay.
yeah.
A bunch of you said that.
Yeah,
Feeling you figured it out
I
very
left the
quickly.
smithy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, can I
Okay.
have her back now, please?
Really can't be trusted.
Say, niece, Unanoa says after a second, says this. It's not a matter of having the child back or not. It is clear simply from how the child reacts to you that despite your quote-unquote bonding time, the child does not trust you.
Ooh.
Then you can take it then if it means so much to you. I'm trying my best.
It is
But I've
not.
seen how you raise your children, so
Yes, I. Which way? Unanoa says is. Yes, having more hands-off approach is generally how I do it. But the child is a dependent. It is not capable of being independent at the moment. It relies on you. If the child does not feel that it can trust you, well, it will not easily trust anything. And it's a matter of that it can feel the trust. If you don't treat this child like what it is, it will understand that. They are much more sensitive than most people would think.
like I already know it knows I resent it, but I'm trying my best. I don't know what else to do at this point.
How about not resenting it?
A lot easier said than done.
No, it's not. It is as easily said as it is done. It is a matter of your mindset. This child is a gift, no matter how you look at it. It
Normally,
is
if people
a
give you gifts
responsibility.
that you don't want, you can give them back.
That is not how giving gifts work. A child is an obligation and responsibility. While yes, many could see it as a hindrance, for a parent to see their own child as a hindrance is nothing more than a curse. The child deserves to be loved by her mother. And I know
I
deep
don't-
down you do love her. I do
I
not
never
doubt
said
that.
I didn't.
But to resent her for existing, that is not healthy for either of you.
I don't know. Look, I'm not really around infants. Like I don't know. I thought I had more time, and apparently I didn't. Also, when we go back to the capital, you need to get your money back from that fucking doctor, because this was an inconvenience.
The doctor is not versed in Elvish biology.
I know, but
In addition,
I'm trying. I don't know.
I
Miss
understand.
Bonkin. He was good at this. I'm not.
Then you get better. That's all there is to it. You get better. If you're not good at something and you have to do it, you improve. You figure out how to do the things that you cannot. That is part of growing up. And you may not feel like it, but you having this child is going to force you to grow up a lot faster than you probably want to. And maybe you felt like an adult before, but you're definitely an adult now.
Say seems almost like I don't know if like I don't know the word to describe it. It's more of a embarrassed but angry kind of thing, and she's kind of red faced. She's like, fine, I guess. Like it is so easy for you and Neridi and everyone else to, oh, it's a blessing, it's great. It's not for me. Okay? Like I'm not you guys. I don't fucking bond with people the way you all do. It's not natural to me. I don't know. Maybe there's some part of me was born fucking wrong, and Lysana knew it.
Which
Maybe
point,
that's why she wanted to give all my fucking kids away. Maybe she fucking knew something I didn't.
Unalor grabs you by the ear and says, now I will not hear any of that talking from my niece. While you may have taken more after your mother than I would like you to, there is a difference between nature and nurture. Your nature is not one of antisocial apathy. I see the things that you can do. You care about the people around you. You may hide it behind a wall, but I can see it. You care what people think about you, and that is what you need to focus on, is how this child feels about you. This child needs to feel safe. It needs to feel loved, not resented. It is not easy, and it never was going to be easy. Being a parent is quite honestly one of the most difficult tasks that anyone can take because it does not end. You will never stop being a parent.
Say just kind of. Say doesn't say anything. Sorry.
This child is yours. And while, yes, I can take care of the child, you are the only person that can be her mother. You are the only person who can nurture her to be different from the nature.
Fine. I'm sorry, I guess. Sorry, Ellie. And just. And she kind of like softens. Like the facial expressions just kind of like soften a bit. And she goes to like kind of like so she can transfer Ellie into the sling that's like typical for elven infants to go into. It's like, thank you, Uncle.
It is my job. While it is your responsibility to raise this child, it is my responsibility to raise you.
I appreciate it. And I do appreciate the fact you'll let me raise this one. Only this one. Any more after that? Well, I suppose the responsibility's on me.
Which way, Unalord will pat Say on the head and say, good. Because I don't think, if I had to have this talk with you again in 50 years, I'm not going to appreciate it.
Oh god, I don't think I can do this another fucking 50 years from now. I'd like to see this one grow up a bit. But I'll leave you to Elion, unless you want to come explore the city with me and Ellie for a bit.
I think I'll leave you to try and bond with a new understanding to your child.
Understandable. Come on, Els. We gotta go. And Say was like really soft with her now. Just not that she was like rough with her before, it's just kind of more like slightly appreciative. And then just say it goes down, and I'm gonna buy her like a cute little dress for fucking gold. Just give me some random gold, Nick.
What?
Oh, I'm just gonna buy Ellie like a cute dress to like so I can pretend that she's going to the ball. So we just want
10
her to
silver.
look nice. 10 silver. Okay, cool. That's a drop in the bucket for me. Okay, thank you. Oh, and it's gonna match Say's, but like more practical. And then that's the end of that. Off we go.
I've just been waiting here for my turn.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I imagine like Sia, like, walk around with a way to buy the dress. I'm pretty sure she will see me just walking around, sightseeing, exploring the town.
When does Sabor figure out about the lavender oil in the bag of holding?
I don't know.
I've got the bag on me.
Yeah,
So.
he doesn't have the bag of holding right now.
Yeah, I'm most likely like sightseeing, like checking shops out, like, okay, that was interesting, and I'm wondering, I did DM you something. I wonder if I walk into like a shop, I see that item.
Oh shit. One momento.
Additionally, per the bag of holding, he would not know it is in there unless he was specifically looking for it. Or he
I
can
will
bring
definitely
it up.
say you can find the item you want. It's a common item, so probably right around 50-ish gold, I'd like to say. I believe arcane. You said the arcane galls are common, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It comes. This one will come with 2 lenses. I will say. What was it? One second here.
Is his money in the bag, or did he have it on him?
That's a good question for him.
Well, I always keep my money in my backpack, which I always wear, so I'm pretty sure I still have it on me.
I'm gonna reroll that one. Okay, the lenses you get are, well, one of the lenses you can get is Abyssal. Gotta reroll that one because you already nice. And Abyssal and Infernal.
Oh, that's funny.
If you want. It's 50 gold for 2 lenses. Mark down on the item.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Gold. That's so. It's a Infernal.
I always forget one thing before doing a session. I have something else supposed to do before it. Because when you add the item into your inventory, you can go click on customize on it, and you can click add notes.
Yeah, I add them now. Like now, they say Abyssal and Infernal.
Perfect.
Say waves to Sabor as he's like out shopping.
And I just turn around. You see me with wearing some big ass goggles on my face. Hey, Sia, how you been?
Ah, good. Busy. Me and Ellie are just having a night out on the town. Well, not really, because I have to be back. Otherwise, the nurses will freak out. But just, hanging out. What is that? God, I've asked this question so many fucking times today. What is that? What are you doing?
Oh, I was just sightseeing, like checking out shops, and apparently these goggles can help me read like languages I don't know yet.
That's super cool. Guess you can buy like different types of cookbooks that way.
What
But
cookbooks?
I always have the Elven cookbook
Yeah, but it's an Elvish.
I can use, which will, thing that can read it, comprehend language.
well, why didn't you just get more cookbooks while you're in town? I'll come with you if you want.
Is there anything else, like any more cookbooks I haven't buy or?
Motherfucker.
That's when you
Yeah,
start going around asking for family recipes.
He'll get booted to the curb fast and he can finish the sentence. I'd say you could definitely find 3 more cookbooks throughout your travels. Let's say 15 gold.
$15. And what are the names for the book, or do I just add like more
I'm not gonna
cookbooks?
give you names for the books.
Okay, so I just add more stacks for my cookbook.
Yeah.
You said 3?
Yes.
So now I have 4 cookbooks.
Good job.
100 ways to season a Dragonborn.
Can I pick out the cookbooks?
Sure.
I will DM you, Zencoria, Kill Wolf Book 3 new cookbook.
Sakor.
I don't fucking know why I was trying to call it that. Ignore me.
Zencoria.
Yes, Sakor. Well, it is Zencoria. Like, that is his first name.
Yeah, but he couldn't pronounce it, so we just went with all Sakor.
I call him Sabor because that's his last name.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Zinni.
Are we skipping to the ball? Because if we're gonna skip to the ball,
I want
right
to
now.
know if anyone's doing anything else.
I am most likely go check up the other guys, see like how they're doing.
Say's actually gonna try to bond with Illustria.
I mean,
So-
things that require me to talk.
No, I think that's a no.
So can we cut it off here just for like session clarity? Is what I was trying to ask.
No, I was
Yeah.
hoping I was hoping like we find out like
It,
do we
it,
just find out about the oil in the party or no?
It'll be fine. I think we'll come to a much funner stopping point.
I just
have nothing else to do.
You
before the
did
ball.
what with a demon? Whole ballroom stops.
She could have been here, man. But Alexa said yes.
Do you know how many problems that would cause?
I would have made it work.
So many problems. Like you would have gotten thrown off immediately, and there's nothing I could have done for you.
I kind of want to ask his ex-girlfriend to be my date now, but nah.
Go talk to Krodorm.
You
Oh
won't.
God, no. Say's got enough issues. We have to bond with this kid so it
The
trusts
Eskimo
us.
siblings.
Go ask Boltree.
We're not being tunnel buddies, okay? Fuck that shit.
Buddies.
Tunnel buddies.
Tunnel buddies,
Uh,
Eskimo brothers.
Wait,
Fuck is... What?
wait, hold on.
I
Wait,
will
hold-
explain tunnel buddies
Please don't.
later.
No, I don't want to.
We-
do it.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
It is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I realize it took me a second.
Either way, I have nothing.
Hey, is there like an ice cream shop in this place?
Motherfucker. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
All right, boys, put on your Sunday best. We're going to Sears.
we're Ralphie today.
I didn't expect that to get that out of you guys.
I've
That's
heard that
funny.
somewhere. I forget where I heard
It's
that.
the Brady Bunch.
That's what it was.
All right, boys and girls, put on your Sunday best. We're heading to Sears.
Because my grandfather used to say that, but he said it for the ball. He brought me to the baseball games. He told me put on your Sunday best. We're going to the baseball game. We're
Yeah.
going to fancy tonight.
Yeah, it's from
Yeah.
the Brady Bunch.
Okay. So, guys spend more time doing downtime, yada yada. You know, a whole shebang. As the night of the ball approaches, around the midday mark, you see ships beginning to flood into the port. Kind of moving around, people unloading. All that. You guys getting all situated. Anything happen on the day of? You guys meeting up?
As we meet up, you'll see Krodorm in his. Let me find it.
Sunday vest.
My Sunday best. As per the picture and character description, definitely sort of Lord of the Rings looking nobility clothing there, but it's a coat with black fur, similar, actually, yeah, black fur coat for the fur of it, and then the rest of it is a stark white for most of the outshowing bits. The chest area is covered in sort of a shimmer, kind of pieces, some metal that's kind of gold painted, and plated, kind of black outlines in the middle of it all. And with the gauntlets and stuff, it's kind of the same gold blackish with white mixed in as well. He doesn't have the helmet on because pretty sure the Raptor guard would have told him, "Oh, you don't need to worry about weapons and armor." And let's see here. That's pretty much it. Yeah, just a mixing of black, gold, and white. Very fancy looking.
Anyone else?
Unalor, instead of his general, like, more sailor garb with like a black vest and a shirt, is in more form-fitting clothes that kind of accentuate just how tall he is compared to when he was Unanoa. That is primarily white with blue accents and gold trimming.
Who's next?
Yeah, we'll actually probably not see Neridi or Mavis the majority of the day until.
Oh yeah, they're doing the sister thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is Sabor wearing? What are you wearing, Sabor?
What do you wear, Spore?
I'm wearing my classic blue and silver fantasy clothing. The whole like bow tie all thing. Of course,
The bow tie guy.
he gotta look fancy, and of course he doesn't have his backpack or his quad staff on him. They just look like normal. Only thing you'll see him wearing is like a wing and some rough shoes he tried to get. And of course it seems like too tight around his feet because he tried to wash this. He doesn't know what kind of shoes look good, so he tried to pick like the best one. As well, for trying to look himself more fancy, he tried to wear a cloak and like the classic like top hat. Like it almost looked like he a gentleman, but the only thing he's missing is a monocle.
Ah, stand down. I got the offer.
Tip top, sir.
That's it. I heard about
Hello.
the colonies.
What about Alexi?
Oh, Lexi.
What are you wearing, you communist?
I don't remember what I stated when we were buying the clothes.
Oh, do you remember it
I'll
now?
have to go. No,
Make
Yeah.
it up.
I'll have to go look what it was.
There's no way you wrote that.
You say, Anna.
What? Oh, yeah, like that blue, that lavender and silver thing that Neridi picked out, hair braided back, because she put Ellie in a really nice dress in the sling for most of the day, like, and
Yeah, it's not going to the ball though.
yeah, no, it's not going to the ball, but like I feel like when Ulanor and say we're getting ready, like she tried to make the baby feel included by like putting her in that nice dress that kind of matches hers, gave her a bath and everything, but braided it back because the kid keeps putting her hair in her fucking mouth like a gremlin. And so hair is braided back like really fancy into elvish braids. Looks nice. Put the wedding band on because no creeps at the bar here tonight. Fuck that shit. Am I right? But just looks nice.
Shut up.
For say.
All right.
Less feral.
God bless the height of a dwarf. Either way. What is it? What is Alexi wearing?
Put him on the spot.
Come on,
We've made
Alexi.
so many messages.
Time. I gave you time.
I'm so sorry. Scrolling was not successful.
You
Alright, we get it.
disappointed me, Lexi.
You're wearing a red flag. I gotcha.
Yep. Big hammer and sickle on my chest.
This is so weird. Not having a weapon on me. Feel vulnerable.
Feel vulnerable for the first time in your life.
But at least I got my fists. I'll throw them up.
At that moment, all the raptor guards around you kind of look at you guys.
I found Alexi.
Oh, what did you find? Let's see
Little comrade.
here.
Go die for the motherland.
They must have some pretty strong chairs here. I'm not saying anything will happen, but if you know, you know. All right, Captain. Do you know what we're supposed to do? Do we just wait for the dinner bell, or what happens?
When it is time for us to go to the party, I am sure that we will be escorted via the raptors.
6 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
is when you can enter in.
Wait, hold on.
Shit don't start a little bit later.
Pull out my paper, my parchment
All of you better pull your papers.
with
I even got it pulled up.
With
Where is
my-
the paper? I cannot find it.
Handouts.
Handouts, yeah.
All
Oh my god, you're using the wrong music.
right.
I haven't. You disappointed me. I also found these I wanted to use.
I'll pull the crumpled piece of paper out of my pocket.
Just for the
All right.
start. Jeez.
I am gonna do super efficient baby care before dropping off Ellie with the maternity ward who will apparently take care of her. Super efficient baby care. The whole list. Don't miss a step.
They're just gonna ignore most of what you say.
Captain, do we have to worry about all of these things that say we'll be seen as weak if we don't do something in retort? Like the one that says, if you just let them bully you, then you're seen as weak. Do we have to worry about that? Because we most likely won't be coming back here anytime soon.
In order to assist Neridi's position, us appearing weak would make her appear to be unwise in her compatriots.
Damn. All right.
If someone wishes to
So I can't get
have
drunk.
a sharp tongue with you, make sure you have a sharp tongue back. And yes, please do not get drunk off your ass today. Although I have a feeling you will be expected to drink.
Of course. It's weird. Some of this text is bigger than the beginning. How strange.
Oh,
It's one
can
of
I
those
release
classic
the
ones where
menu?
they.
They try to hide the more important text at the top, so that way you just kind of look at the more non-important stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I
bigger.
included what you made, Brian.
It looks like the text is like a half an inch bigger than the first 4 points. Even the side, the numbers on the side.
Yo, can I drop the menu?
Sure.
Yay! I worked hard on this.
How much mac and cheese is on it?
A lot.
You
I worked
actually
very
made
hard.
a decent menu. I hate the font, I'm going to be honest.
It's
Why
supposed to
would
be
you use a
fancy.
cursive font? Jesus Christ.
Because it's fancy.
I understand
do you-
that, but I struggle with cursive.
Do you want me to change it?
Why isn't this in
Because you're-
Gaelic?
I wanted a Gaelic, thank you.
What language is this in? Would it be an Elvish?
Sylvan.
It would be
It's
an
in
Elvish.
Sylvan.
Okay,
I thought
so
it was-
I can't read it anyway.
You should
Okay.
have translated it into a Sylvan generator and then properly had it set up.
I swear to fucking God.
Brian sent me a backstory in Nordic runes. I expect the same level.
Nick, can you actually like not fucking read it because you're dyslexic as hell? I'll change it to regular.
I'm not dyslexic. I just struggle with cursive.
Cursive is a
Okay,
dead
well
language.
now it's regular. Now it's regular, so
I could
everyone
read
can
it.
read
It just
it.
took me longer because it's like, what is that shape? A U? An O? A 4?
Well, now it's regular.
There
You
we go.
uncultured swine.
Very good.
I'm sorry. I don't need to learn cursive because cursive is a dead language used by old people.
Owlbear ribs. Let's go.
What if you need to go to the library? Everything's written out in cursive.
I work so fucking hard on this shit.
It looks nice, except for the font.
Well, the font's gone now, but we also have the liquors because I know that's what everyone wanted. I separated it. Also, an asterisk means it's non-alcoholic. So enjoy that.
Torture. Alright. Why would they even make such a thing? Alright, let's see here.
It's not booze.
It is considered
Throws it out.
because
I already imagine Krodorm.
can't
Can I
speak
see some
Elvish.
tea?
Alright,
Throws it against
alright.
the wall.
Giving gifts. Okay.
Also-
okay. Don't give a gift publicly. You'll court someone. It says that here. You'll be a display of courtship. Got me close friends.
This is the first time I find out that Nod has bothered to read it.
Totally muttering to himself the entire
Proclaim
time.
your attempts in public if you wish to court. Okay, major no-go. Insult one's house looks.
Does he? Oh,
Grounds for a
read out
duel.
loud?
Fuck. But how am I
I-
supposed to defend
don't
myself
think-
socially if this one down here says if I insult how they look, they could try and fight me.
Well, don't insult their looks.
That's the
Also-
easiest snapback.
Say like goes back to the raptor guard. Yeah, I don't think he has an actual thought inside of his head. This is just full frontal. If he thinks it comes out the mouth.
I've seen fish think harder than this one.
Like that koi fish that tried to suck on my toe out in the koi pond.
I just turned my head to
You
look at
did
you.
what in the koi pond?
I just angled my feet in the koi pond. It's fine.
It's a cultural.
A simple nod of the head.
She's gonna bash you over the head with a sphere.
I thought.
Oh,
you
fucking
would
hell.
have
Hey guys, you know
bow
what time it is?
when
Time to
you
go?
Time to go home.
once meet
No.
At 5
when
o'clock, and then I
you
need a
were
drink.
lowering your head. Okay.
Is it time to go to the
Alright,
ball?
I'll keep this on
Brian,
me.
there's your damage for the night.
Oh God.
Nod, you're taking 6. Sienna, here's yours.
24?
And a span, just the entire courtyard lights up like a motherfucker.
I duck to the ground.
You guys' looks look the same. Not gonna make that affected, but the raptor guards all take an extra 5 steps back.
And I tried to intercept one of the bolts of lightning, seeing them now as a godsend.
The sounds of
Give me
Sorry?
a dex save. Kind of like you're trying to dodge in front of it. Who's are you intercepting? Brian's not with you, so it can only be Krodorm's or Santa's.
Probably says.
You take 10 damage. Say you only take 14.
Sir, is this because, and she says this up to, is this because I had the idea to baptize my child in your religion? Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, Captain, what did we do?
Did you buy anything recently?
Say is
I
quiet.
mean, yes, but I don't see what buying anything has to do with being struck by lightning.
I pick up my hat off the floor and put it
Well,
back on
I
my
mean-
head.
If you bought anything that was an insult to the gods, I'm sure that the game
Thank
master
you,
doesn't
There are
Sorry,
so many
appreciate it.
gods. What do you mean an insult? I could probably go buy sand,
Well,
and I'd
from
probably
the-
piss someone off.
the dice rolling, I assume that you somehow pissed off the game master.
Saloon, is this because I'm not happy
Fucking
about the
unbelievable. this
present
guy.
you left? Is this because I'm a bad parent? I'm trying.
Commentaries have punishments.
You know, I dust myself off, put my top hat back on my head, and just tie my bow. Like, Krodorm, do you actually bought that oil?
What are you talking about?
That's really the only reason I can figure of why the game master decided to strike you down.
You know,
Listen-
how do you know about the oil?
Listen, oil. I don't know what you're talking about. They don't have any slime here, Sabor. I couldn't buy any slime. Okay.
And at a dinner
So-
table, you were talking about like buying oil. So do you actually bought oil?
At the mention
bought
of
a little
slime, the
bit.
raptor guards kind of like tighten their grips on their weapons.
Oh shit, that's right. Slime. Look, I bought a little
Krodorm,
bit. I was curious.
how much did you buy? Give me an exact
Just a little
quantity of
bit.
how much you bought.
They don't exactly measure it out by the gallon, Captain. You know. I wouldn't really know how much I bought. Maybe just a bit.
How big was the barrel?
A barrel, Captain. Why would I need that much oil?
Krodorm, give me a deception, please. Captain, give me an insight.
I mean, my passive insight is above that.
Yeah, but you're
Give
actively.
me an insight.
All right. Roll insight, damn it. $21.
Yeah,
Do
Krodorm,
I
you can't.
inspiration?
Oh shit, you still have that.
I thought you were saving that for Bavis.
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'll save it.
Krodorm.
Yes, Captain.
How much oil did you buy and where is it? That is an order.
All right. It was over a gallon, and it is in my room.
Krodorm. Why?
How much over a
Why
gallon?
not? Over
2 gallons?
1.
3 gallons. Four gallons. Krodorm, do you have 5 gallons of oil?
Over 1, that's for sure.
Why do you need that much oil?
Captain, I don't ask about your sex life, all right?
God.
Why am I not surprised? This doesn't have anything to do with the unwanted person in your sex life, is it?
I mean, I'd probably have enough left over, but I haven't really brought it up with her. I guess now you're asking about my sex life. All right.
From what I understand, Krodorm hasn't been getting any action lately. It's probably just for his left hand, all things considered. Not that he needs a lot, but, you know.
God damn it.
I'm trying something out. All right. Mavis, she said to wait, and I'm waiting. Thought it'd be special. Thought it'd be funner.
Pussy. What?
Look at you. All right.
Be like
Or-
that.
I'll remember that.
As you should.
Krodorm.
It's
I hope you don't sleep well.
Oh, I never do.
Krodorm, I gotta
Fuck.
say this.
What?
Carrying that much oil on you is a bad idea. But what if something like a spark
I'm not carrying
attack-
it on me. All right, it's in my room.
Say kind of softens, seeing that this means a lot to Krodorm's like, you know what, Krodorm, that's actually very special. It's very sweet.
At which point, I'm going to
I'm
summon...
going to absolutely ruin her room.
I'm going to summon Bluefoot and telepathically tell him, go to Krodorm's room and tell me how much oil this man has.
Can birds count? This is like a really dumb quick. Can they count?
Krodorm, I gotta say, like, if a spark happened, that whole room is gone.
Krodorm, did you actually put it in your room?
It's not in my room.
Within 5 minutes, Bluefoot goes, "There's nothing in here. There's a lot
Krodorm.
of ropes.
Krodorm? Where is
Like
the
a lot of
oil?
ropes."
I'll look back to the captain. Yes, Captain, how may I help you? Would you like to know what positions I prefer this time?
Where is the oil?
I mean, there's some oil on the ship.
Where is the oil you bought?
It's in a bag. Okay.
Uncle, I'm just gonna.
I feel like you're
You're
stressing about this for no reason, Captain.
Uncle,
I have told you
if
what
you-
I intend to do with the oil.
Okay, I'm pretty sure does this hit me like I realize like what bag is in?
Give me intelligence.
Uncle, I really think this is something we just need to drop. This is very important to Krodorm, and you know what? I think we should respect his right to privacy. All things
If your dad's
considered.
insistent on it, if you can go invisible, you can watch. All right, Captain, I'll permit you.
I just give you like Krodorm in a confused look.
No, it's
like,
okay. Like, I think Uncle at this point is just into everyone's sex life because he was there when I had to answer a lot of doctors' questions. So, like, you know what? Are you just collecting things like our sex slaves at this point, Uncle? Because, like, it's kind of weird at this point. Like, just leave Krodorm alone.
The
I'm going.
Raptor just look at each other with a visible concern.
I am going to reach over to say and grab her by the ear as I pull her closer, and I say, "If you continue down that lane of thought, the Game Master is the last person you're going to be worried about for getting struck by lightning."
What? Because the doctor said if I have another kid this young, it can kill me. Like, it's fine. You know everything now about me. Neridi knows.
Okay, at that
It's
point,
fine.
I'm just going to basically. If you keep acting like this, niece, I'm going to bend you over my knee and spank you like a little girl if you continue to act like this.
At that comment,
Oh,
each
God,
one of you gets
okay.
hit over the
Keep-
head by the raptor.
Keep going, say it.
guards.
Keep going, say it. Fuck. Ah.
Jesus Christ. What? Damn it. I don't know. Maybe we
Behave yourselves.
Krodorm,
We are
you know what?
behaving.
There's guests
Krodorm.
coming in, and they don't need to hear the dialogue about your sex lives. How dare
Krodorm,
you.
say like pats Krodorm's head and it's like, you know what? I think it's very romantic and Mavis will appreciate it. She's not being condescending. Like, I know my tone is naturally condescending, but it's like, you know, I think she'll really like it, Krodorm. And you know what? It's very special and very sweet. You know?
I readjust my shirt. I'm sure she will.
This whole time,
You know
Sabor
what,
is
it's
giving you like
very
a confused
romantic.
look on his face, like, what bag did you just put it in? Like, what?
You, sir, are asking too many questions.
You know what, Sabor, this is just something like we're never gonna talk about this. Let's never bring this up ever again. You know what, Krodorm, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're happy. It's very romantic, and I wish my husband would put in that amount of effort.
I'm glad someone around here
Yes.
is supporting me, and I look at the captain.
This night is a fucking mess.
You know?
You know what? I do miss Onken. I wish I could call him.
I'm done. You don't get a room anymore. You get to sleep with the rest of the men in the lower hold.
Oh, you're gonna make that what? Why?
Not you, him.
Oh,
Look behind me.
you
That
know
guy,
what?
you're
We
gonna
don't.
bring him on the ship?
You know what? Even Uncle, you're not even thinking about this. Might be the last time he sees Mavis. What if she decides to stay here? You're not being very considerate of his feelings.
Niece?
Yes, Captain, I get very lonely.
You trying to
Shut up.
convince me of what is otherwise untrue is not going to work. You are not making an argument. You are merely making excuses. This topic will not be dropped. Krodorm will spend the next month sleeping in the lower holds with the rest of the crew.
All right, time to start a union.
And if I hear talks of a union while aboard my ship, whoever started them will have to find a new ship.
What if they started from off of the ship?
Your technicalities are not appreciated. If I hear any talk of a union on my ship, the person who organized it is getting thrown off. I don't even care if we're not at port. I know you
Uncle,
can
I'm
swim.
Gonna be like,
Can I get that in writing?
Uncle, have we considered that if we don't give him his room, he'll just like fuck in the main hold? And like, I don't want Ellie to be traumatized. Like, I'm sorry. Please.
I said this subject is done.
All right, time to have fun.
I think this would be the good time for the break.
Yeah, can I go to snack? My blood sugar's dropping.
Go ahead.
All right.
Off.
Rick, if you want to do the stuff, go ahead.
Off topic.